Hey folks, my name is Jürgen, aka Nerd and Proud of It, and Destiny has brought you to my channel today to have a look at this envelope SpenceMTG sent me. Yes, there's a very enthusiastic opening, I love it. Folks, it's Wednesday again. That means it's time again for another Magic the Gathering Story Time Wednesday. I'm gonna use Spence's envelope to talk a bit about the relationship between Magic the Gathering content creators, YouTubers, how you want to call them, big and small. I consider myself very small. Spence is starting up as well and can use all the help he can get. So let's start with asking you to check out his channel. I think it's very important we content creators, or us content creators, I think I can call myself content creator. Knife is too sharp. A lot of paper dust here. I love that knife, by the way. No, it's very important that us content creators support each other a bit. And I want to look at the cards. Spence sent me, I won in one of his giveaways. That's why he's sending me the cards. I think that's very nice. He doesn't have to do this, but still I appreciate the gesture very much. And I promised, not officially made a promise, but I said every time I receive a letter, I will make a video about it. Because if somebody puts in the energy to send me something, I wanna at least recognize that and not opening 10 envelopes from, I don't know, and I don't get that many envelopes, of course, but you know what I mean. I want to recognize the gesture and the energy somebody put in. So yeah, let's have a look at this here. So I won a couple of Crimson WoW cards. Spence does that. He does giveaways to boost his channel a bit. Don't be alarmed by the cut. My phone died and I had to connect it to the charger here. Here's the cable, but yeah, we're back. No, I think it's a very nice idea to do that. I told him he doesn't have to send me the cards because yeah, I don't want the postage be more expensive to Europe than the cards themselves. He said, no worries, it just costs me a stamp or two and I'm gonna send it over to Europe. So yeah, I think that's a very nice gesture. He follows through on what he says, and I try to do the same. As I said, I try to make a video about every letter I receive. I also want to use this opportunity to talk a bit about content creators in general, content creators in general. I want to talk about content creators in general, and their channels is something completely different. I'm very enthusiastic today, folks. I'm a bit overhyped. I just got back home. I'm very tired because I had a very early flight back from Spain, but I want to talk about the relationship between content creators because I think it's very important, and that might be a bit of a longer video, and in the meanwhile you can look at the cards Spence sent here. Very nice. I don't have any Crimson WoW cards yet. Oh, there's actually a note in here. Thank you for all you do. Spence, don't thank me. Stay strong. Yes, I always try to. You too. Thank you for sending out these cards. You could have used the sleeves though, buddy. That one is a bit better, but it's a bit deformed. No worries. I'm very happy with being able to have a look at the cards. I don't have any Crimson WoW cards yet. Keep doing what you do, Spence. Just enjoy. Sometimes I think when I look at your channel, to address you directly, I have the feeling that you are using a lot of personal words, like I see here, stay strong. You do that in your videos as well. I like that. It's not that it has to be like a really deep conversation or anything, but sometimes at the end of your videos you ask people to stay strong and to hang in there, and tell people sometimes times are hard and these kind of things, and yeah, times will get better. And if somebody needs that, I think it's very nice that you do that. Makes it come across very real and personal. But okay, folks, content creators and their relationship. I got a lot of support personally from different content creators. Just mentioning a couple, you all know, of course. The biggest one that helped me in the beginning was Matt from MTG. He shared 2 or 3 of my videos. Another one that is supporting me a lot is Dual Brain MTG. He also shared my videos, and I'm in personal contact with him via WhatsApp, and that's very nice. He often lifts me up when I'm frustrated. But I got support from a couple of other channels as well. If you think about Dave from MTG Attitude, and of course guys like Savannah Lion, who still has a very small channel. Not that I mean that in a negative way. My channel is also very small, but Savannah Lion just started up with a couple of videos. I really am always happy to see Gemmint MTG on my channel. He often talks about graded cards, and I got some advice. All these guys, yeah, Jake from Jake Johnson MTG always comments. Mind Over Mana, very interesting channel in my opinion. I still am wondering how he is achieving so many views with so few videos and so many followers. I think he has a very nice concept. Everything looks very slick. I really like that. And yeah, Ozzy is on the channel a lot. I think he has a really nice channel as well. Osmond Ozzy, it's called. Also just surpassed the 100, same as Spence, just surpassed the 100 subs. I don't want to, if I forget someone, not on purpose. I have contact with a lot of you guys, and I really appreciate that. And I really appreciate that everybody is helping each other out, pushing each other's channels. But I also think the atmosphere is very positive. I don't have the feeling that everybody fights for himself or herself. I personally do not know any female content creators for Magic the Gathering, but I certainly wouldn't want to include them. But everybody doesn't fend for him or herself, but yeah, helps each other with advice and some hinting at some things you could do better. And yeah, it's not about only sharing the content or whatever and sending people from here to there. I think that helps a lot, of course, but I think just the general trying to elevate each other's content is very cool. Actually, thinking about doing like co-op content with 1 or 2 of these guys if possible. Had a talk about that with Ed from Dual Brain, but he's very busy at the moment, which of course is understandable because his channel really took off. And even in times when it's very frustrating, and I know it's getting a long blah blah video, but I don't care. I promised myself I would talk about the things I want to talk about, and that's something I want to talk about today. And even if there's not a lot happening on screen, I think it's important to do a little MTG story time. Now, even when it gets frustrating, for me the last month was really frustrating. I don't want to complain. I'm really happy with everybody who's here. I always emphasize that I almost have 500 subs. That's 500 people watching my videos. I'm really happy about that, and I appreciate that a lot. But I had a plan on growing to 500 in April, and I didn't reach that goal because, like, in the second week of April, the channel just fell flat. It was crazy. I lost subs every day, and I didn't get any subs despite putting out content every day. And you can say about my content whatever you want, but I think it's relatively stable, good content, simply because the sound is good, using a good microphone, using a good setup, the editing is okay. I think I have interesting subjects, and I don't want to push my channel to you because you're watching this. You know what you like about the channel, but I didn't understand it. That's the point where I want to go. And that went on for the last 3 weeks. And just this week, the channel started up again a bit, so I've been not gaining any momentum for 3 weeks despite putting a lot of effort. I mean, daily content is heavy, and people sometimes don't get that, even if it's just a video with me talking about stuff. There's so much. I have to record it, I have to edit it, I have to sometimes add voiceover because there's background noise. Might be the kids, might be the wife, and I don't want to have that in there. I leave the cat in when he's whining, but for the rest I try to get everything out. I edit everything out, but yeah. So it's and I'm of course working full time, very busy job. I have to record at night, I have to edit at night. In the weekends, of course, I spend time with the kids as it should be. Last week we were on holiday, and it was awesome, but I had videos prepared for every day, and even filmed some extra videos from Spain, in Spain, looking at LGSs there and picking up some boosters there, just to keep it to mix it up and to keep it entertaining. But that was very disappointing and frustrating that all the effort more or less is for nothing. And then people who sent me messages, and not only content creators, but all of you guys, the viewers as well, some were sensing that I was a bit disappointed. And it doesn't have to be, and it shouldn't be about subs, or it shouldn't be about views, and normally I don't care, but I was putting so much energy into it that I was focusing on results more than on the fun I have with talking about stuff. And just a video like this, in which nothing happens and I'm just rambling on, is a traditional nerd and proud of it video. That's how it started, and I got cool stuff going on, and I think the new structuring is received very well, so people know what to expect, and they can tune in on the day they follow their favorite series. I know the random buy Monday is very very popular, but the random buy Tuesday is very popular. The crack packing Monday is also very popular. I thought, like, who wants to watch me open one booster? But I like to do it because I don't want to blast through the cards. And I might, if I have seen a lot of box openings of a certain set and I want to open a box, I might blast through a box if I have the feeling, if I feel like it. But I was positively surprised that a lot of you people, a lot of you guys liked that. Lost my train of thought there, but no. The bottom line is still the same. It was very difficult for me the last weeks to find that motivation, and content creators as well as viewers got me through that a bit, and I will try to go back to the basics of just talking about stuff again. And of course, this will put a lot of people off, so I will lose more subs because of that, because people don't want to listen to me ramble on about content creation for 10 minutes maybe. How long is it now? I can't even see it here, but I will check it later. It's very simple. It's a combination of what you enjoy yourself and a combination of what people might wanna see. But I think the first part should be emphasized more, because I don't want to run or chase what people want to see. I want to do what I like, and if people like that and watch my videos because of that, fair enough, very happy about it. And if they don't want to hear my opinion, and if they don't want to hear me rambling on, then yeah, unlucky me, unfortunately, but that's how it is, I guess. Very dangerous video, probably. Might lose a lot of subs again, as it just picked up. But hopefully people will appreciate the honest talk about stuff. So to sum that up, folks, I think the community is pretty awesome. I would love to do a lot more with some of you, big or small, I don't care. Just for the fun of it, I think there is a lot of interesting formats we could explore. I hear a lot of toxic stuff about the MTG community, and honestly, at least for the content creators, everyone up to now I have personally experienced how they behave was very nice, and that's very cool. Even the really big guys. I mean, I love listening to Rudy from Alpha Investments. I think he has perfected the content creation for Magic the Gathering, and he has turned himself into a brand, and that's very unique. 7 years, but he's there. I love the professor. The guy is... He brings it to the point, even if he pisses people off. His video about the price increase from Wizards of the Coast was spot on. It was so good. So there's a lot of good stuff out there, and a lot of good guys out there. And I think the community is very positive as well. If you're still here and if you're still listening, I really appreciate a lot of you guys. You are coming by the channel, you are dropping in daily and leaving comments and telling me what you think. And it's not like 2 sentences, you're nice, or 2 words even. It's lengthy, in detail comments, and I always try to answer those as well in detail. And I think that's really, really nice. So we really got a nice, cool community here, I think, and I love that. Maybe one last word about my personal objectives. As I told you a couple of times before, and I don't want to get all whiny about it or anything, but I'm an ambitious guy, and I like to see results as well. So my plan on hitting the 500 subs in April didn't work. I was surprised that I hit 400 before April. Maybe a slow month is just fair enough. I think it would be a personal goal, or it is a personal goal, to hit the 500 subs in May. I would be very disappointed if we don't get the last 30 subs this month. We still got a couple of weeks, 3 weeks to go. That would be perfect. I think I would unlock the community tab then. That means I can send pictures as updates, and I think GIFs as well, and just hint to new videos. I said, or I promised myself that at 500 I would start doing live streams as well, if I find the time for it. I know I talked about that more often as well, but I simply didn't have the time for it, especially with the health issues in March and April. So I'm glad I'm a back on track a bit when it comes to that. So yeah, I might pick that up if I have the time and the energy. And there is something special coming up for 1,000 subs actually, because that trade thing, and just a little sneak peek here, I will make a detailed video about that as well. That trade thing I did, where my buddy wanted to trade my trade for my Zelda press kit, Seasons and Ages press kit, and I said no, but I offered him something else. He more or less accepted, but under a condition that I have to have 1,000 subs before that trade goes through. He wants to see me reach it, and he says, just tell the people what happens when you get 1,000 subs. Maybe it will push you across the finish line. But I will make a video about that, maybe in an end of a week conversation Friday video or something. So yeah, folks, I rambled on for way too long. I think I more or less said what I wanted to say. I hope it comes across the right way. I really appreciate you guys being here. Content creators like Spence, who just sends me stuff, and there were a couple of others who did. Spence is the fourth letter I opened on the channel. Yeah, I never would have thought that I would receive a letter, and now I already received 4. All the viewers as well, really awesome. Before I get how do you call it, emotional? No, not that far yet, but before I start getting more involved than I want to be in that respect at this moment with my thoughts, I wish you a very nice day. Stay healthy, folks. Stay frosty. Thanks for listening, and I talk to you next time. Let me know if you enjoyed this conversation. I would appreciate that. I'm very curious if it's too boring, if I'm gonna lose a lot of subs because of just talking, or if you guys are actually still listening to this at the end of this video. Bye, folks. Bye.